Hello everyone. Unfortunately, the day has come. This is the first part of my farewell. I will be leaving Liverpool at the end of this season.
It is now confirmed Mohamed Salah will leave Liverpool at the end of the season as a free agent. No transfer fee, no bidding war between clubs behind closed doors. Just one of the greatest players in Premier League history walking out of Anfield with his boots in his bag, and the entire footballing world asking the same question: where does the Egyptian king go next? After 9 extraordinary years, more than 250 goals, Premier League titles, Champions League, and a legacy that will never be forgotten on Merseyside, the stage is set for Salah's next chapter, and the queue of clubs ready to roll out the red carpet for him stretches from Riyadh to Los Angeles. So let's get into it. Here are 6 possible destinations for Mohamed Salah. Number 1. Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia. We start where the money is loudest. Al Hilal of the Saudi Pro League have been heavily linked with Salah for some time now, and the fact that he arrives as a free agent only makes the proposition more attractive for the Saudi giants. Being from the Middle East himself, Salah would be returning closer to home, and Al Hilal would not hesitate to offer him a salary that would dwarf anything available in Europe. For a man who has genuinely won everything European football has to offer, the financial reward and the warmth of playing closer to his roots may finally prove impossible to turn down. Number 2. Al Nassr. And if Al Hilal feels like the obvious Saudi destination, Al Nassr offer a narrative that football fans simply could not ignore. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo already calls the Mosul Park home, and that, remarkably, might actually be the most compelling reason for Salah to join. For years, the Salah versus Ronaldo's Premier League career debate has been one of football's great arguments, and sharing a dressing room, or indeed a pitch, would bring that rivalry full circle in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. Al Nassr have the financial muscle to make it happen without blinking, and the club is actively seeking the marquee face to galvanize the project. Salah, arriving on a free, would be the most spectacular answer to that question. The Saudi Pro League would never be the same again. Number 3. Manchester City. Stay in England. Move to Liverpool's fiercest rivals. It sounds outrageous, but you simply cannot rule it out entirely. Manchester City have a well-documented weakness on the right wing, with Savinho and Oscar Bob struggling for consistency, forcing Pep Guardiola to deploy natural midfielders in wide positions. Salah, arriving on a free, would solve that problem overnight. Guardiola has always admired disciplined, purposeful wingers players who press, who combine, who deliver end product without the theatrics. Salah fits that profile perfectly. Pair him with Erling Haaland, and you would have arguably the most ruthless goal-scoring partnership in world football. Number 4. Galatasaray. If Salah wants to remain in competitive European football, while also being treated like football royalty, Galatasaray represents a compelling option. The Turkish giants have made something of a habit of capitalizing on fractured relationships between elite players and their clubs, most notably with Victor Osimhen, who made his move from Napoli permanent and has already established himself as a fan favorite at the club. And they would not think twice about going back to that well for Salah. They offer Champions League football, a ferocious and passionate fan base, and a front line that, with Osimhen already leading the line, will become genuinely terrifying with Salah added to the mix. The commercial appeal of Istanbul is real, the football is competitive, and a free transfer makes the financial structure of any deal far more manageable. Galatasaray mean business, and when they come calling, players tend to listen. Number 5. Inter Miami. Could Salah follow Lionel Messi across the Atlantic and light up Major League Soccer? The MLS has been transformed by the arrivals of genuine global icons in recent years, and San Diego FC and Chicago Fire have both been mentioned as sides with interest in the Egyptian. Arriving as a free agent, Salah would command a designated player deal with serious commercial value attached. The United States is co-hosting the World Cup this summer, which means football fever is already sweeping the country, and a player of Salah's profile would arrive at the perfect cultural moment. He has won every honor available in Europe. He has nothing left to prove. A new adventure in America, rich in commercial opportunity and free from the relentless scrutiny of the Premier League, might represent exactly the fresh start he's looking for. Number 6. Juventus. For our final destination, we look to Turin, and one of football's most iconic institutions. Juventus have a long and romantic history of bringing legendary players to the club for defining final chapters, and Salah, available on a free, would represent one of the most straightforward yet impactful signings they could ever make. Serie A's defensive intensity would suit a forward of Salah's intelligence and movement, and Juventus's ongoing effort to reclaim their place among Europe's elite would be given an enormous boost by his arrival. From a global marketing standpoint, Salah walking through the doors of the Allianz Stadium would register from Cairo to California. And there you have it, 6 destinations that could define the next chapter of Mohamed Salah's incredible career. So which club do you think he ends up at? Saudi Arabia, MLS, or does he stay in Europe to prove a point? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We cover the biggest stories in football every single week, and trust us, you do not want to be late to the conversation. See you in the next one.